Hey, I think this is very relevant right now with the Russia situation. Now, I do recommend watching this entire series or this video in particular. It's fucked. This bit is very, very good, and yeah, just fucking listen for 5 minutes, alright?
In the kinetic power projection game, we've reached a stalemate. We can't countervail the control authority of China, USSR, or Russia, right? Like a near peer war or a peer to peer war with nukes is a war without winners. Ain't nobody walking away from that fight. At least, it wouldn't be pretty. So we can't use it. So then what do? We go into all these proxy wars. Notice how there hasn't been a peer to peer war after nukes, right? Like it's always been asymmetric or terrorists, right? Um, and then you see where that kinetic power projection game is moving. You can see the new technological shelling points emerge. They look like drones. So we're already beginning to take the human out of the loop. When a drone goes up against another drone, this is something like the Air Force is in an identity crisis right now. One of the reasons why I left the Space Force or left the Air Force and joined the Space Force. A drone goes against another drone, that's human out of the loop. They fight each other. That's a non-lethal fight already. We're already starting to go that way. Space Force is all non-lethal. There's nobody in the loop there's no one floating around shooting a gun, even though I have like a hilarious like meme shirt of that, right? Like that's not going to be how this game plays. It takes violence back to its original roots, projecting force, projecting power in increasingly clever ways to countervail the control authority of who else is up there in a maneuver warfare setting, all of which is human out of the loop. Okay, so we're already getting to the point where we have drones in a non-lethal fight. We have space drones in a non-lethal fight. We call that the Space Force. And we're already stalemated, right? So like let's say the United States loses its non-human in the loop, non-lethal drone fight with Russia or something. Russia's still not going to invade the United States. We still got nukes. Like it's still a stalemate. You're just going to win whatever local proxy war crap that you were fighting. You're not going to win the strategic level. Okay, so we're still stalemated. It doesn't solve the stalemate. We can't countervail the control authority. All right, so why do we even do it kinetically? Why do we even fight kinetically if we're stalemated and it's already non-lethal? Right? We just send a bunch of drones in a cluster to fight another cluster of drones in like a swarm fight, and you sit there and watch human out of the loop to see who wins that power projection game, that probabilistic power projection game, and whoever wins it doesn't even get to countervail the control authority of the other one because they're nuclear powered because you're still stalemated. Why don't you just put those drones on a rack in a warehouse and you have them fight each other through an electric power competition?
And he's talking about mining there, obviously. How fucking cool to think about is that? Very, very cool to think about. Definitely watch the rest of the video. I just captured that little snippet for you, for your tiny attention spans. Alright, watch it. Whole series.